we're back. Sorry about that little interruption, but just like Emily said, being a mom comes first. That's my first full-time job. So I love having help here with my husband's here and my sister, but sometimes the kids just need mom. So that's taken care of. They're upstairs eating some popcorn, watching some Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. So we should be good for the next 15 minutes. That's what my plan is, 15 minutes to wrap this up. So, day 3, Bergamot and Bergamot Vitality Essential Oil. It's great for the emotions, hormones, cooking, all kinds of different things. As I said in the last video, the first video from today, it's great to support your look of healthy looking skin, helps your mood, your spirit, helps encourage creative thoughts, helps with your woman's hormonal health. Like Melissa mentioned earlier, during that time of the month, it's great to use for those emotion roller coaster that you can be on. You can rub it directly on your solar plexus, right above the abdomen, where you can store a bunch of those emotions. Just rub it topically, get it into your system, get it into your bloodstream, and that oil knows exactly what to do to give you the support that you need during that time. Helps positive thinking, helps with your self-approval, your self-acceptance. It helps you love yourself so you can love others. So I know there's a lot of stuff that I said in the last video, but I want to try and get everything into this one video. So bergamot, it's originally from Italy, and some historians even say, and this could be a total myth, but it could be totally true. We really don't know. But what has been recorded by some historians is that Christopher Columbus originally brought bergamot over to Bergamo, Italy, from the Canary Islands. Whether that's true or not, we don't know, but there's a little fun fact that it was used even back in Christopher Columbus's day. And then in the Middle East, for hundreds of years, they've been using it for healthy looking skin. So there's all types of ways to use this. It's best experienced, I believe, my opinion, is when it's diffused. You can put it in your diffuser. Maybe a favorite of mine is about 5 drops of bergamot and 3 drops of lavender. It just makes the house smell amazing. It's just so good. You can get lots of compliments if you're looking for just a good, healthy room fragrance smell in your house. It's healthy and plant-based, is bergamot and lavender. It just smells phenomenal. It is amazing. I highly recommend that you try that. Another way that I like to do it is using it as perfume. I'll put a couple drops on my wrist, and I like to pair it sometimes with Joy for another just great smell. I get lots of compliments whenever I walk into a room or sit next to somebody at church, or even I was at a friend's house eating dinner with. I hadn't seen them in a long time, but we were just walking around. She was showing me her gorgeous house, and she just stopped and said, "Okay, every time you pass me, I smell something. What are you wearing?" And it was more than likely Joy and bergamot. It's just, that's my go-to when I go out, and it just has a nice floral smell, the Joy, and then of course the bergamot is that sweet citrus smell. So paired together, it just smells really good. So if you're looking for a perfume replacement rather than the stuff that you can buy from the stores that have who knows what's in it, it's a great alternative to replace that with. So perfume, in fact, it's not only for women. This oil can also be for men. Approximately 1/3 of men's cologne and half of women's perfume contain an essence of bergamot. Many have also used bergamot extract to support different places on their skin. So if your man needs a different scent and you want to try something that's healthy, have them try that too. Another popular one is they can pair it with Shutran. Shutran is one alone that smells amazing, but paired with bergamot, it can also help with men's emotional support. That's not talked about a lot, but it's still important. They need that support too. Everybody needs that. Another interesting fact about bergamot is that it has been used to flavor Earl Grey and Lady Grey teas. It has a distinct tart finish that with those teas that make it flavored. It's so delicious, so good. In fact, the coffee bean here down the street, they have the Earl Grey tea, and I will put a drop of the Bergamot Vitality Oil into that tea, and it just makes it taste so good. So that's another way you can use it. It's tastes kind of like between a sour orange, maybe a lemon, lime. It's very zesty, so even when you're cooking, to use the Bergamot Vitality Oil, you can, if the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of zest of lemon or orange or lime, you can replace that with 1 drop of bergamot. Yeah, that was something I learned too, Melissa, about the perfume, that it's both men and women, and a lot of different perfumes. I mean, half of women's perfume has some kind of bergamot ingredient in it, so it was really neat. Speaking of bergamot, and that it is a citrus fruit, it's not a floral, it's not from a flower, which I actually thought it was. Being a citrus fruit, you've got to be very careful. So if you do wear it as a perfume and you're putting it on skin that is exposed to the sun, make sure you're not going out into the sun for an extended period of time. If you still want to wear it, you can put it in, I usually have on my diffuser necklace. You can put it in your diffuser necklace, and that would be great. Or just put it on part of your skin that is away from the sun. If you do happen to put it on someplace that is going to be exposed to the sun, I would wait at least minimum 24 hours, if not 48 hours, before you get into the sun for prolonged periods of time. So if you're on vacation, I probably would not put it on in my bag if that's what I was going to be, if I was going to be on a beach vacation, okay? Now, places that you do want to put it, let's say if you're just everyday, but you can put it over your heart. That is a great place. I mentioned earlier your solar plexus, where a lot of your emotions are stored within your body. You can put it on the crown of your head even, and then on your brain stem. Those are very popular ways to use this oil topically. Like I said, my most popular way to probably use it is diffusing, because it can make your whole house smell good. And from what I talked about on day 1, the home diffuser, all those molecules get in the air, they're landing on your skin, they're landing on your clothes, your couch, your carpets. It just makes your whole house smell delicious and really, really good. And you'll get lots of compliments, especially if you're having friends over and they can ask, what do you do to make your house smell good? So anyway, another way to use this is you can take it internally, put a couple of drops into a vegetarian gel capsule and use it as a dietary supplement when needed. You can also use it whenever you grill, especially a popular one is seafood. Since it's got that citrus taste to it, you can make a glaze or a spray with olive oil to put it on your fish before you grill your fish. That's really a popular way. Baked goods that call for a citrus zest. You can add maybe an unexpected twist and putting a glaze on top of it, mixing it with maybe some blue agave, natural sweetener, and put it over some muffins or tarts. I am talking way out of my comfort zone right now because I don't bake, and so if I would make it look semi-homemade, which I'm all about semi-homemade, and if you've ever known me or my family, that is our go-to meals. Get some muffins from the store and then make this quick little glaze it on top, serve your friends. They think, wow, this is really delicious, but really all you did was your little secret. You just put some bergamot glaze on top of the store-bought muffins. Hey, that's semi-homemade to me, and I would serve that in a heartbeat on a platter that looks like it came out of my oven. That is how I roll over here. So, other ways you can use bergamot is you can add it to your body soap, you can add it to your body gel, your hand lotion, your foot lotion. Again, remember this is photosensitive, so if you are rubbing it all over your body, make sure that you're not spending extended periods of time outside in the sun. Thanks for giving me an LOL, because with live chat I can't see people's faces. It's like, was that funny or not? So, okay, I've had a really fun time with you guys tonight. I think I've covered my notes. I was kind of scattered there for a second, but I've had a really fun time doing these days with you. I know this was a kind of a quicker one, but I will post some notes about bergamot into oil blessings. Maybe some stuff that I didn't cover because I might have been all over the place here. But these are some really neat facts that I learned about. Hope you guys learned something new. I'm very excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow is another essential oil, and nope, not going to tell you what it is, but it is one. Here's another hint. You could get it for free this month. And if you know anything about how to get free goals, you have just narrowed it down really big or really little, okay? So, oh, you're so sweet. Queen Melissa. All right, well, I will see you again tomorrow, probably same time, same place. This is my little spot in my house. All right, y'all have a great Wednesday evening. Goodbye. Go spend it with your family now. I know I will.